Hey y'all, it's Caitlyn. And I've been buying things slowly. I'm not spending a ton right now. And really, there's just few figures that I truly want to collect. I feel, and I've probably said this before, I feel like the longer you've been collecting, which I'm going on close to a decade of collecting now, collecting Funko and action figures and everything. No, it's definitely over a decade if you count like the action figures. Because I got into those right after high school and I graduated in 2012. I'm just slowing down a whole lot more. Only getting the figures I absolutely want. And I don't want to do a review on a single pop. You know, I could. But I want to wait till I get her other one. But for anyone who was asking me, I got her. Damn no, I got her. But I've done videos in the past, specifically like New Year's videos. For a few years there, I started out my channel every year doing a want video for Funko. I got to thinking the other day, I was like, I kind of want to make a want video for HMBR. So that's what this is. It's just a little filler video. I compiled a list that was somehow reasonable, I feel like, and stuff that Funko has done, but I feel like HMBR can do better in some way. Just because either A, I think the characters would look better in the handmade by robot knit figure style, or I just think they could, if they just ran with it, it would be amazing. Just like they're doing with the Scooby-Doo line right now.
Hi, let's pause really quick. I also forgot to mention here that I am fully aware that just like Funko, HMBR can only do so much. You know, they have to compile with the licenses that they work with. I understand that they can't like wave a magic wand and boom, everything depends on the licenses. I fully understand that. Okay, let's get on to the video.
So I was going to limit this to 5, and then another one came into my head. So you know what, I'm just going to look at this list and go in what order I feel like is least to most likely, and go in that order. So I feel like the less likely one, in fact I actually wrote unlikely right beside it when I was making the thing, was Monster High. So years ago, I mean, it's no secret that I am a huge Monster High fan. Years ago, Funko did make a 6-figure set. The 5 main characters, 5 main ghouls, Frankie, Draculara, Cleo, Laguna, and Claudina. And then they also gave us a Skeleta, which is Walmart exclusive, and I've said many times before, I don't know why Monster High kept pushing for Skeleta. She's a cool character. But she was like in one movie. One movie, and that's it. Meanwhile, you have Ghoulia, or Abby, or Toralei, or Operetta that's been in like a handful of movies, if not all of them. So, yeah, I just never understood why Skeleta. I would love to see these in HMBR style. Because monsters, ragdolls, I just feel like it would just look so amazing in the knit figure style. But the reason why I feel like it's unlikely is because if they ever were going to do it, Mattel would do it themselves. Like, obviously not a direct copy of HMBR, that'd be rude and illegal, but they have done similar things before. They've made actual plush dolls, and then they made a ragdoll series for the Monster High minis, where it was some of the ones that you could collect. So they have done it before. I would love for Mattel to reach out to HMBR or the other way around and do it through them, because I feel like HMBR can just knock this one out of the park. I don't know how well they sell. You know, there'd be people like Brandy and Bobbert buying and me. So I literally, if they made Monster High, I would collect all of them. The next one I'm gonna say is unlikely, because I know in the past Mary has mentioned not necessarily wanting to do anime characters, and also sometimes anime companies are hard to work with. But I think they also said that they were working with some. I don't know which ones. I could be totally wrong. Could be misremembered. I would love for them to do Sailor Moon. You guys can see my Sailor Moon set right here, or most of them right here. Funko did amazing with this series. They did amazing with this series. Most of the time when you see Sailor Moon, it's either A, just Sailor Moon, just herself, just that one character. B, you see it as like the 5 main characters. So you have Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. And then on occasionally you'll also see Tuxedo Mask in there as well. And the cats. But very rarely do we have a whole plethora of characters. Like Funko did the Outer Senshi, which is right there. There's a reason I put them to this side of the shelf, is so you guys can see them in the shot sometimes. Because these are my favorite characters. Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and I guess Saturn. But the reason why I want HMBR to do these, because I want them to do them like they're doing with Scooby. Give us one hero, give us the Sailor Moon. You know, if they want to do the rest of them, absolutely, I would buy them 1000%. But I want them to focus less on the heroes and more on the villains. Funko gave us 2 villains. Queen Beryl, who was the first main baddie in season 1 of Sailor Moon. And then they gave us Black Lady, which is the evil form of Chibiusa. But there's so many awesome villains in Sailor Moon. You have, you know, even going back to season 1, you have the 4 Knights. You have Malachite, Zoisite, Jedi, and Nephlite. You have the Black Moon sisters. You have the rest of the Black Moon Kingdom, Prince Diamond, and Sapphire, and Emerald, and Ruby. Queen Helenia. I love Queen Helenia. One of my favorite Sailor Moon characters, Sailor Moon villains. The Amazon Trio. Love all 3 of them, especially Fisheye. You can just keep going with the amazing villains that Sailor Moon introduced to us. And another set of characters you don't see hardly ever are the Sailor Star. They were in the last series of Sailor Moon, which was not dubbed into English due to stupid reasons that I really need to make a rant video about one day. If I could do it. But you never see any of those 3. Those are heroes. But I would love to see them in figure form in America. You don't see them in figure form in America. I got the little Petite Chara set with them that I think was still exclusive to Japan because I know I paid a lot for it. Next one is unlikely because I don't know how many other people want this. Justice League Unlimited. If you know me, it's no secret that I love Justice League Unlimited because it introduced me to Hot Girl. Okay? That version of Hot Girl will always be my favorite. That's my version of Wonder Woman. It's my version of Superman, Flash, Green Lantern, John Jones, and even Batman. Same Kevin Conroy, so it's still the animated series Batman, just in a different show. Funko has only ever given us Martian Manhunter. Like, we've gotten the rest of the characters some way or form, but not from that specific show. That version of Aquaman, I feel like, would be really cool looking in HMBR form with his harpoon arm. I think that would just be awesome to see as a knit style figure. Hot Girl, I want Martian Manhunter. I want Vixen. I want Black Canary, Huntress. Would I be happy with comic book versions of all those characters? Absolutely. They were actually able to make it so that it was licensed, Justice League Unlimited. I would love that. And all they would have to do is give us more than one figure, and they would beat Funko. Alright. Next one, I feel like this one is unlikely because this company has only just started working with other toy companies, figure companies, collectible companies, whatever you want to call them, companies. Again, or with this particular line anyway, Power Rangers. Funko made quite a bit of Power Ranger pops. We got each of the 6 original Rangers. We got the 6 original Rangers without their helmets. We got the 6 original Rangers in metallic. We got all of the main villains from the first series, most of them. They did give us an NFT series that gave us Zordon that I still want. We have Alpha, we have a couple of the Megazords. So we got a really good plethora of characters from Power Rangers from Funko. But the thing that I want to see done is just the style of HMBR with the Power Rangers. Because if you look at it and all the toys that the Power Rangers has produced and put on the shelves over the years, very few of them are plush or plush-like. Okay? I feel like those would be just so super eye-catching. The only like actual plush figures they ever put out were like the big muscle figures from like the original 90s. And then I know Funko did make a series of like big head, like pop style plushes. Oh, and they do have itty bitties now. Hallmark's itty bitty plushes, they have those in Power Rangers now, which those are way better looking than the Funko ones. But I just feel like again, the HMBRs would just be very, very eye-catching, very, very popular. I feel like a lot of Power Ranger fans would like them just because they're so different than all the other Power Ranger figures we get. Last two. Should I save the one I feel like I would want more, or the one that I feel like everyone would want more? I said I would go with likeliness, so let's go with the one that I would want the most, Xena. Xena Warrior Princess was an awesome show. I absolutely loved it. I didn't watch it when it first came out. A friend of mine recommended it to me. She kept typing it up. Finally, I watched it, and I fell in love with it. Funko has given us Xena and Hercules. Would I like to see Hercules figures? Yeah, I'd be okay with it. I probably wouldn't buy any because I never watched Hercules. But if they gave us Xena and just a Gabrielle, I'd be happy. Because again, we only got Xena from the series. So if we got Gabrielle, I would be floored. I just need those two figures. I just need Xena and Gabrielle. And every time I see my Xena pop over here next to Harley Quinn, I'm like, that's the wrong blonde. You know? She needs to be by Gabrielle. So I would love that. And if they happen to make, push it and make 3 figures, I would love to see a Joxer from HMBR as well. I feel like those would look very, very cute characters in HMBR form. I feel like they could nail it. And then the last one, fully honest, out of all of these, I would probably buy most, if not all, of the ones that I've mentioned, or individual characters if they were to make them. This one I probably wouldn't buy much. I think other people would, and that is your classic Hanna-Barbera. I just think they would look amazing in HMBR form. You got your Flintstones, you got your Jetsons, you got Yogi Bear, Grape Ape. I think all of those would look really cool in the HMBR style. Hell of a lot better than they do in soda form. But they're Hanna-Barbera. Most of them are talking animals. They're meant to look cute. And so I feel like it would just merge perfectly with that style. And it would just fly off the shelves. I truly do. I feel like HMBR, if let's say there is an HMBR Fred Flintstone and you put it next to like a pot form, I feel like the HMBR would be more eye-catching to passerbys. And they've kind of already done it with Scooby. Scooby, I believe, is Hanna-Barbera. And if you look at the two, like, Scooby's adorable either way, don't get me wrong. But those little button eyes with HMBR, yeah, they're cute. So, I just feel like it would work. But that's it for my list, guys. I don't know how many people actually care about the want videos. But again, I'm slowing down. I'm trying to think of stuff that I can post on a weekly basis. Collecting wise, I don't know. Maybe I'll go to my local comic shop this week and ask them if I can film around, because I haven't been there since they moved locations. That might be cool. And they're hosting a Comic-Con locally that I probably will vend at again this year, so I need to go over there anyway and talk to them. But let me know. Maybe that's something I could do. But yeah, I'm filming this literally the Sunday before, no, the Saturday, I keep thinking today's Sunday. The Saturday before this video goes up. I usually have them filmed like a week or more in advance. So hopefully you like this one. It probably won't be the last one, because I might do stuff like this in between. I don't know. Let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see me. Is there any particular want videos, Funko, HMBR, or otherwise, that you guys would like to see a list from? Anything? Would you like to see the Sailor Moon rant video? That'll probably be an hour long, but I can rant about Sailor Moon and how they screwed over the American viewers. But that's a story for another time. But yeah, let me know. Honestly, I'm open for all suggestions here. Anyway, I hope some of you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think HMBR could improve on that Funko's already done, like I said. Do you really think a Pikachu plush would look amazing, or a Pikachu HMBR plush style would look really cool? I do. I didn't put them on the list because I want Sailor Moon more, but just give me a brief list of yours that you want HMBR to do. But anyway, y'all, thank you all so much for putting up with this video. It's different, I know. Again, leave your suggestions below in the comments. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Remember, like always, it's community, not competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.